right, check it out, y'all. Check it out. Wifey says she's gonna drop some bars today.
I did not say that. No.
Yes, you did. Drop some bars for us one time.
Absolutely not.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to Game Changer Podcast, hosted by Triana and JL. Say what's
Hi,
up,
everyone.
Baby. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate the love on the last podcast.
Yes, thank you so much for the support.
Can you believe it got like over 1,000 views in a week?
It's exciting.
You know, I have no expectations, you know. I don't compare it to my other channel, but this is exciting just because we actually have people commenting and giving their feedback, and we're getting subscribers, and appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yes, we know that there are a lot of choices out there for podcasts, so we really appreciate you sticking with us.
You know, I would say
checking us out.
I would say sticking through us. You know, that's what I say. I just want to give some shout outs here randomly to the people that shouted us out. Let's go into the let's see who the first one is. First one, we want to say Irvin Harris. Thank you.
Thanks.
Caroline Barone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Light Soul. Rivera Hot Sauce. Eduardo Robles. Hella Chloe. Prime Maker. Joseph Delmas, Lena,
muchas gracias.
Pete P, Lamont Griff. Yo, like it really is. It's awesome that you guys actually tune into an hour-long podcast. And
it was that long?
Yeah, it was long.
Oh, I didn't feel that long. All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, appreciate it. So, what are we going to get in today? That's the question.
Yes.
Did you watch the Oscars?
No, I did not.
Me neither.
That's usually my thing. I usually make time for it, but I had other things to do, so I did not get to it.
I don't watch none of that stuff no more.
I know. I don't watch most award shows, but I'm very passionate about film and acting, and so the Oscars is something that I do watch to see who wins. So
I don't care. I just wait for the headlines to come out, and then I'll be like, oh, okay. If this person deserved it, if I'm a fan of theirs, I'm like, oh, that's cool. But I don't watch it no more. I don't give into I used to be a huge fan of that. I used to be just like you. Grammys, all that stuff, Oscars. But a lot of that stuff is rigged.
Yeah. That is true.
I think so. It's rigged. It's, what did Chris Rock say? It's not racist per se, but it's sorority racist. Remember when he said that?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said it's not racist as you would think racist. It's sorority racist, meaning that, oh, such and such, you know, you're not a Kappa, so we can't really mess with you like that. Yeah. So. Well,
that is Hollywood.
That's Hollywood.
The land of nepotism. So.
Well, what does nepotism mean?
So
you know, I'm a college dropout. I don't know what nepotism is. Explain it to the people.
So that is just a process of people that have a seat at the table that are there. They only think about their friends and bringing their friends in and giving their friends jobs.
Yeah,
and so if a majority of Hollywood is white, or essentially the white people are the dominant group there, they're going to bring in the other white people they know. So.
Yeah. See, we learned a new word today, y'all. Shout out to my wife for nepotism. All right. The rap game is a lot of nepotism as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Shout out to Wu-Tang Clan.
Industries.
Rocking my Wu gear. Peace to the gods on earth. I'm not God body, but I like saying that.
Okay. So I do want, there was a highlight that came out that I saw on IG yesterday. And that was the acceptance speech of Joaquin Phoenix, who won
shout out to him, man.
Best Actor, like lead actor in a role for his role in Joker, which we absolutely loved. The movie. Amazing character development of a villain, and he was amazing. Like, he was phenomenal. So I have always loved him as an actor, and it was just really cool to see him start using this platform to call out just a lot of just racial injustice, white supremacy.
He did that.
And yeah,
that's what's up. That's dope.
He did. He won an award for BAFTA, I think it's called, which is like the London version, I think, of the Oscars, and shared something there. when he won his award, and then again he used his platform to talk about it this time around as well.
Man, that was a great movie. You know, the movie is so good, I didn't fall asleep.
I know. That's how I know it's good.
Yeah, we go to movies I used to go to movies with her all the time, but if it's not good, my body doesn't lie to me.
No, it's not that. It was, you only really stayed awake for movies that were like funny, like constant funny and like action, things blowing up. If it was something other than that, you just wasn't into it.
I don't know.
And then you would fall asleep.
But that Joker movie was the truth, y'all.
Yeah.
I was during the movie, I was just excited. I was smiling, and I was just so happy to actually root for the bad guy. Like really, like happy for him. Like he's like, I love, with any storyline they can flip it so that you can feel good for the bad guy. You just got to know like he was a good guy at one point, and that was so dope. I thought, and the acting was incredible. Acting was incredible, like mad creepy and stuff, and he did his thing.
Yes,
he did his thing. You know what I mean? So it was really good.
Yes.
What else happened?
That's the only thing I know so far.
Okay.
I haven't checked out any other highlights or the list yet. I'm planning on some point later on this week, but adulting, parenthood, work,
it's tough,
school,
man. Even
all
doing
those
this,
things.
even doing this second podcast is kind of like it was tough. We're actually filming this. We try to film it on a Sunday night.
That was the original plan, yes,
but
and we had to adjust this week. We're very tired,
but
we're here.
We're here now, and appreciate you guys tuning in. What else we got going on in the world? How about that Gayle King and Snoop Dogg and Oprah? How you feel about that?
Well, I mean, you could speak on it more because you're in up to date with the social media stuff more than I am. I didn't see the original clip or what was going on. I just heard as I was commuting to work, I heard on the radio the backlash that she was getting and people sharing and reposting things of the inappropriateness of just the timing of her questions and what she brought up, which she agreed was inappropriate from what I saw, like her apology video. And then so my piece, not seeing or knowing everything, is just knowing that this is why I take breaks from social media at times, is celebrities are just way too easily what's the word, demonized, villainized. We're very quick with this cancer culture to shut somebody out, and unfortunately we're more readily able to do that when it's a black person or a black woman, because some of the things that I was hearing, like that people had reposted, was saying, where was this outrage and cancel culture mentality when these other journalists or white women reporters and things like that had spoke out about it? How come we didn't come at them as hard as we're coming at Gayle right now? I
think they do. I think they do come as hard.
No, well, I didn't. Black Twitter, and shout out to Black Twitter stays live. That stays live and is present and goes in just as the rest of social media.
They do. What's the girl's name? Tommy Lauren. People have gone in on her. You know what I mean? It just hurts more when it's one of your own, and the media is going to take that and.
I understand you brought up somebody's name that wasn't brought up in this scenario though about Kobe.
No, but I'm saying you're saying that
it's happened once. That's not a thing of
people will call out other people
if
they're out of pocket. But in this case here, it was so new with Kobe's death, R.I.P. Kobe and Gigi, and the unfortunate accident and other people involved. And it was still fresh. Like it was only like a week, maybe a little bit over a week, right?
Yeah.
And she went ahead and interviewed Lisa Leslie, and we understand what the media does. They will take certain clips, and Gayle has been in the media for so long that she should have known this.
Better. She
should have known better to ask those questions at a time like this. Yeah. Like they said, Kobe has been acquitted of this for like 17 plus years or so. You had so many opportunities to ask him. Why ask him now? That's why people are so mad. Why are you asking this question
and bringing it up?
And
at all.
you know, normally you would ask it to the person that was involved in it, but to ask a friend of his, and shout out to Lisa Leslie for like, you know, doing her thing. With sticking up and you know,
checked. It sounded like she checked her. I guess.
She said she had to say what she had to say.
Yeah.
She didn't really like check her. She was like, no, that didn't happen. Kobe's not like that.
Yeah.
But I understand. You gotta understand. Snoop is Snoop. Snoop.
Oh gosh, I was just about.
Snoop is a gangster. You know what I mean?
So I didn't. Okay, and I mean I did not.
But what
hear what was said, and I understand that
he called her.
The man.
He called her. He's like, I'm gonna call her one. Can I call her one? You funky dog-headed big.
Wow.
The little Boosie went in too. 50 went in too. It's just so.
Yeah, but all
you don't expect that from your own so soon
and all that. That's uncalled for. Death threats and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was out of pocket. But what do you expect? You know, you say certain things, you do certain things. You can't expect. You know, you can't predict an outcome. You know what I mean? People are going to react how they're going to react, and to demonize Kobe,
right?
You know what I mean?
But where in turn the reaction being so strong is now demonizing Gayle.
Yeah. Well, Gayle's had a reputation. Her and Oprah's had a reputation of not really backing up the black community. Anyways.
Yeah, there have been. I think there
know?
is definitely a line there, and people fall on either side in terms of their support of them or just questioning them or their intentions. As a community, seems like there is a split there.
Yeah.
But
I heard someone say something like, Stedman is just the beard. It's been Oprah and Gayle that's been. Oh my God. Have you heard about that? Who brought that up? Somebody brought that up recently too. But anyways.
I'm not even gonna. She like one of the richest women in the world. She doesn't have to do that. I don't know. Don't nobody care.
I don't know. But yeah.
But see what I'm talking about? Like people like take things. You need to be, when you make mistakes, you should be held accountable for it.
Absolutely.
And that doesn't look like bullying, attacking, sending death threats. Like that should not be the response. That is the response that happens on social media. It should not be that way. So
yeah, I mean, I don't condone that, but I understand where it's coming from. And hopefully no one is serious about that, because I don't feel like, you know, it's a freedom of speech. We live in America. People are going to say what they're going to say. There's been crueler things being said to us, you know, throughout the years. As they would say, keep that same energy when it comes to other issues, other political injustice or social injustice. So it's just a tense time for her to even bring that up. So I understand both sides. But I don't condone anyone getting hurt over that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So let's move on. That's what I wanted to bring up there.
yeah.
What else you got going on, babe? What else is going on in the world?
You the current event person. I don't know why you looking to me like.
I know, right? Current events. What's going on in current events? I don't even know anymore.
I think
so that was our current events. We're going to kind of keep this
yes,
a little shorter. So
we don't have to go on and on about all of the things.
Right.
There's always something happening on social media. Each day is something else. So I think that was like the big topic of conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
This past week. Yeah.
Yeah. And how about the coronavirus? That's I don't know if it's that real, or I don't know if it's that real.
It's a virus, like
I know.
any other virus. Viruses
they've blown this up,
mutate and adapt, and they, you know, get more. I don't want to say lethal, but they evolve, right? And so every once in a while we have an outbreak that is more difficult to contain, and the media and news outlets does a very great job of trying to put everyone in a panic. So
yeah, and they're doing their job because everyone is panicking. I shouldn't say everyone, but you know, when there's a new virus out, it is tough for them, or I shouldn't say tough. They probably did the damn thing and already have the freaking shout out to the neighborhood dog. But anyways, they probably already have the you hitting the mic now?
You know that I clap when I laugh, so
Yes,
I'm gonna
you
have to
do.
figure this out.
They probably started the damn thing and then already have the freaking antidote, right? I don't know. Maybe
You
I'm
and your
reaching.
conspiracy theories, like we're not even
Just
getting
never
into
know.
that.
Oh, they also said people were eating bat soup. So you know what I did? I actually YouTube bat soup.
What do you mean they were eating bat soup?
Well, they're saying it mutated from people. And there's this meat market in Wuhan, China. And I don't know. I don't know how that rumor started, but I just heard the word bat soup or the term bat soup, right? And you know me being a foodie and all that. I'm like, let me look up bat soup. And yo, these people are actually eating bat. I thought it was like a myth. I thought it was something someone made up. And they're actually chowing down on bat, and bat is like a crazy thing over there. I shouldn't say crazy, but it's sort of like normal over there to eat bat. They showed them catching the bat, slaughtering the bat, and chopping it up. And it's quite disgusting.
You sat through all that?
It was so good. I had to watch the whole thing. It was so good and so bad at the same time. I just could not believe it. That's something, you know, I wouldn't imagine eating. Like if someone said, yo, JL, you know, you have to go on your food channel and go eat a bat. I'm like, nah, dog, it ain't going down like that over here. We don't eat bat over here. That's something I won't be trying anytime soon. So y'all can dead that. You know what I mean? That bat looked like it got a freaking wolf's head, the freaking wings. They cooked that and ate that too. Oh, it was just, if you guys get a chance, I know you will. If you can stomach it, you know, go ahead and watch bat soup.
No, don't do it.
It's disgusting.
Don't.
You know, give me a cheesesteak. Oh, did you see that broomstick challenge? You remember?
No.
So yesterday, so today is what's today? The 11th. February the 11th. So they're saying NASA was saying like on this day, which was yesterday, the earth is at a perfect balance. So to prove that, they would stand up a broom, and a broom would just stand up by itself. Everybody and their mama was doing that on social media. So I had to go check for myself, but I didn't post it on social media because
That's why you did that yesterday.
that's why I
with the
did that
broom?
yesterday.
Oh.
I'm like, let me see
it
this
was so
buffoonery here.
Random.
So I did, and it happened, right?
It did, yeah.
But I didn't think it was because of the earth being, you know, at an even level. I just thought that there was enough pieces of broom thread to stand it up. And of course, it's a myth. You know, you can stand up a broom any day of the week, not just on February 10th. So some people, you know, I gave into it. I can't even front.
Yeah.
But that's why I did it. I didn't want to tell you that because I was like, you know what? Let me not tell my wife. I'm like, what you
I
doing?
was wondering because he only like let it stand for a couple seconds, and I had a pause, and I thought like, what was going on? And then I just kept it
How
going.
scared would
whatever.
you have been, right? If you came home and I had the broom standing up by itself in the middle of the living room.
Oh, I'd be out. I would be out, and I would be texting you, "We're moving." I'm not stepping back in that house.
Yo, I wish they didn't make that
No.
popular. I totally would do that. That's an awesome prank for anyone. Go ahead and do that broomstick for Halloween. Stand about 10 of those. Put it outside too. All right, so
Yeah, no.
so that's the world of current events and social media. Let's get on to marriage.
Yeah.
Someone asked, how do we balance our financial or talk about hold on, it was on YouTube, I believe. Let me see.
Okay. To answer your question, we don't.
Exactly. I was going to get to that.
That
maybe
is a work
someday
in
You can
progress.
touch on how you handle finances as a married couple. Let me tell you something. We just trying to survive right now. Don't you ask that question, man. We just trying to make it through the week.
Yeah.
At this stage here, we are still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because I must say, it's such a crime for them to do this. But student loans can cripple a family. Mm-hmm. And I felt like, in a way, it kind of like we've made it as far as we good, but that chunk of money that they take from you or can take from you can hurt someone who isn't as stable as us. And that is a crime. Mm-hmm. And they need to do something about that. There's no way you can take 80-90% of someone's paycheck and there's no escaping it. You can't file bankruptcy. You can't get a better loan, or they're just coming to get it. And that should be dealt with.
Yeah.
And it, like I said, we're good. We have each other. I'm a hustle. Well, I'm a hustler and I'm a hustle. But think about the graduate by themselves.
Yeah. Still
living with their parents. And I don't judge, because you never know. When someone graduates college, you never know how much they owe, how much they had to take out. Mm-hmm. And that's something you guys really have to think about. And how
much the interest balloons everything as well. So
forget it. That is a crime. That is That is pretty much robbery right there. You know what I mean? So hopefully the government don't listen to this.
But
you guys need to do something, man.
Yeah, I mean, to answer your question, it's a work in progress. We both are different individuals in terms of thinking, problem solving, planning, strategizing. It's just very different. It helps to balance each other out. But at the same time, it is also a point of contention, because there's just certain things that I want to do very particular way, and he's with it or he's not with it, or the timing of things is off. So no, I was talking about finances and a marriage, and how, like, it's different for every couple. Some couples keep their things separate and delegate, like, you cover these bills, I cover that bills. Some couples put everything in a pot together, and then some keep some certain things in one pot, whether it's bill related, and then the other stuff is separate. Or another avenue, especially if you're trying to either aggressively save or try to get into investing, is the couple lives off of one person's salary, and then the other person's salary gets invested or aggressively saved. So there's a number of different ways, and we are still figuring out the way that works best for us. But yeah, for sure, those student loans are a huge barrier. It's a big obstacle.
Yeah, but we'll get it together,
Yeah.
It's my student loan too.
Thanks, baby. Good answer.
That's right. I married into that. We'll get it down. It's no biggie, People have done it before, and as long as we still hustling and just trying to pay it down, and I always make sure there's a roof over our head. That's my responsibility every month, and make sure that we eat. But finances wise, we gonna be all right.
We're a work in progress.
We gonna be all right. We'll let you know. Well, actually, Triana's been she's been researching a lot of that. So maybe next episode, or maybe down the line, you can kind of give pointers and
provide updates.
Yeah, provide updates. Journey. Yeah, because you've been researching a lot of that stuff. Me, I just been investing. That's all. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Pet peeves that you have of each other.
Are we gonna go there?
Let's go there today.
Oh gosh.
Let's go there today. Pet peeves that we have of each other. Are you ready for this? You ready for this? We're gonna end this off with a bang. Who wanna go first?
I'll go first.
All right. I already know what you're gonna say.
The clutter.
That's right.
Disorganization.
That's right.
Lack of cleaning.
Flex, drop a bomb on that.
Just errands not getting done around the house. But yeah,
I do them sometimes.
yeah. It just seems like you as a creative put your all into something, and so you let things like build and build and build, and then you take the time, whether it takes you half an hour, 3 hours, whatever, to clear everything all out and get it done. Whereas for me, if I'm working Monday through Friday, I try to keep however many things organized throughout the week, and then Saturday and Sunday clean stuff and continue to organize more, because especially with a child, you're just always picking up things, toys, whatever, wiping things down. So that drives me crazy, because the way I operate is like I shouldn't have to tell you or remind you about certain things that you need to do.
It drives her crazy.
So it drives me crazy.
She just snaps. What also drives her crazy is, when she doesn't get enough sleep. But I guess that's a lot of people.
Yes.
I
did okay today, because he was on one this morning, waking up at 5 in the morning, whatever time that was.
I was good though. I woke up with him and I brought him downstairs.
I just don't understand, but that's not helpful to me when he's screaming his head off that I can hear him from upstairs. It's still interrupting my sleep.
Hey, I followed your.
You know that I turned into a monster.
She turned. Y'all remember? I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Deprived.
Y'all remember the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
You know this already, so I don't know why.
Where
you don't do what you need to do so that doesn't happen.
Where homeboy went to go up to the girl to go jack her for her purse, I think it was. And she was like, "You need to go away. I have a really mean migraine going on." Then she turned around. It was like Michael Jackson Thriller. That's you sometimes. I'll be screaming just like him too. I'm like,
you've been warned. And
all right, my pet peeve.
Go ahead. I don't know.
It's only one. You already know this.
Yeah.
Her timeliness.
My lateness.
Go
ahead, call it out for what it is.
That's right. She's late all the time.
All is a very absolute, over-encompassing. It's not. I have made improvements.
I've adjusted my expectations. Yeah, I would be in such, and I've gotten better with this, and you've gotten better with this, but we'll go to the events, and it'll be at 8:00, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I already have it. I'm a really on time person, so you mix that up with you, it is a disaster. And the person affected is me at the end of the day, because when we get to the events, you over here laughing and have a good time. I'm just like, we late.
Yeah, whole attitude, sour mood.
Whole attitude, man. Because I'll be ready, and I'll just be waiting in my clothes for 3 hours.
So are we gonna break this down? Because what happened is that we have a third party now. We have a whole being.
All right, let's talk about
that depends on us.
Let's talk about the third party that wasn't here prior.
Change dress and all that. And
babe,
I have made efforts to do better. And then when we're trying to get things together and get his things together,
this is how I know
you don't help out. You shut down. You take naps. Disappear on me
because you're not ready
and expect me to do everything. I have adjusted, and I do my makeup in the car. Okay.
Yes.
To make up for time.
This is how I know she is in a rush. She is not doing well with her makeup or her outfit selection. I'll be downstairs, and all I hear is walking back and forth really fast. Damn it. Then she'll throw in a Spanish curse word, I don't know what it is, Asiago, whatever you say it.
Now you know that was not Spanish.
I just thought of Asiago cheese. What is it?
Coñazo.
Sound like Asiago to me. Shout out. When y'all hear me say Asiago, that's what I mean right there. But yeah, that's our pet peeve for the most part. I mean, but every couple has them, and we deal with it. Like I said, I've done better. I've changed up my expectations. She's gotten better with it.
Which I don't think the way you've changed it though is not helpful. It's the complete opposite extreme, where it's you've just shut all the way down. You still have attitude anyway, and then you're not helping me get out the house any quicker. So that's frustrating.
You know what she does too? She'll be getting ready, in the middle of getting ready, she'll start mopping the floor.
I stopped doing that.
She'll just start mopping the floor,
don't do that anymore.
Or start like painting the wall or something like that.
Oh, stop. No, I'd notice something and clean it up, or I'd be like, "Oh, the laundry. Let me get this out and put this in the dryer."
We can get that when we get back.
Yes, and I hear you. I heard you.
Okay, all right.
And I worked on that.
Okay, I still love you at the end of the day. But yeah, that's our pet peeve.
And that's the most interesting thing about this is because it relates to our love language. So one of like your top love language is quality time, and my one of my top ones is acts of service. And so it makes perfect sense why the two areas that we just mentioned that we fall short on are the biggest pet peeves that we have. That's right. So yeah,
we're going to talk about love language on the next podcast and help you guys understand what your partner's love language is.
Yes.
So you can make a better connection.
Yeah. It was extremely helpful for us, and I know for other couples when that book came out, and people have been talking about it and using it ever since as a way to improve connection, improve the love, intimacy, and all that. So
yeah. All right, that's cool. That's a question. We can keep it moving. Let's go on to mental health.
Okay.
What do you got?
What's up?
I don't know. Maybe let's talk about mental health maintenance.
All right.
I guess you can grasp the concept of what I'm trying to say.
How
do you stay grounded? Like, I know how I stay grounded from driving crazy from people with ridiculous questions and expectations of me. Mm-hmm. You know, I detach myself. Mm-hmm. I don't expect anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's important. We have to, with all this, like this, just constant information coming at us, and people, you know, with their comments and opinions. It is important to be able to compartmentalize and just put that to the side, address it when you need to, and then just shut it out. I think what's happened lately, though, that's a concern, is like self-care is a big, like it's a buzzword, and
I like that.
People, what's the word? I want to say align with, but people equate like pampering and relaxation to self-care, when they're not that interchangeable. You can, you know, get yourself the massage and manicure, pedicure, get your hair done, all that stuff. That is part of it, but that doesn't help you to address, like, at the core what might be happening, what issues you have, your moods you're in, symptoms that you have. So for me, like, maintenance, like mental health maintenance for some people is going to therapy again. Therapy is not this like continuous, like weekly or monthly thing that has to be for everyone every single month of your life or every year of your life. But there are
just
times,
go one time.
There are times that you are in a really difficult season and it's just a really painful storm, right? You know, right now in your life, and so it makes sense to seek that type of help. When you work through that and come out on the other side, you're fine. Something else will happen because like life happens, you know, shit happens. And so you're not any like more like, you know, weak of a person or something just because like, well, I did that already, I should be fine now. Like, no, like it sometimes you need, just like we need to check up with the doctors and everything else, sometimes you need to go back in for that checkup, for that maintenance of, you know, this now happened and I need to start back up again. So that's what I think of when you mention mental health maintenance.
Yeah, if you guys never been to a therapy session, which I haven't, but my wife is huge in communication and just talking it out, so I feel like I get whatever issues we have, I get free sessions all the time.
So I try to utilize some of the tools that I know that are helpful.
Mainly it really is. They don't really solve anything. They just let you talk it out. They'll ask you the right questions.
All right, sir.
Is that true?
You just straight insulted my whole profession.
No, I'm saying you guys have the right questions to ask is what I'm saying. You put things in perspective.
We are not.
That's what I mean. I'm not saying you
oracles or miracle workers or like
they let the person that needs help kind of see it in a way. Mm-hmm. You know, let them talk it out. You guys have the right questions. You put things in perspective, and you say it with no judgment, no emotions. That's what I'm trying to get. There you go again. Yeah. Trying to attack me.
Well, no, non-emotions. I mean, I guess it depends on what type of therapist you are, but we're not. Right. We're humans too.
Right.
So.
That's cool. But you know what my mental health maintenance is? You know what I do to maintain?
What?
Talk it out with either you, but there's only so much I can talk to you about it, not to say it like that. Because sometimes people can get overexhausting over certain issues that people have. Mm-hmm. Then I have another couple friends that I talk to as well. Yeah. You know, and I think that's important for anyone. If you want to vent, make sure you don't over vent to a person.
Oh, yeah, because I know when you check out.
Yeah. When people will check out. We already know how my checkout skills is like Jordan, baby. You know what I mean? If you're talking to me, I'm like.
Immediately, I know when it happens, the light goes out.
No, I think it's important just to have multiple people that you can trust and talk to.
Well, there are times or situation or things that happen, whether it's
you kicked the desk and it came up.
No, I did not. I did not kick the desk.
I felt that.
There are certain things that like I go through on, you know, in regards to like work or like my schoolwork or whatever that may be that you just might not get. And there are times where you are polite and considerate and will listen, but I know you're just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And you're just kind of like, oh no. And then there are other times where you're just like, I can't even pretend to be considerate and know what you're talking about.
And then he came and asked me for my TPS reports.
So that's when, you know, I talk with other, you know, circles that I have of friends that do get it.
Sorry. Shout out to Waldo and Tana and Thalia for, you know.
Don't do that because then you just miss other people's names.
Well, those are the people you're constantly, you know, you'd be like, well, I talked to such and such, and it'd be the same person. But
yeah.
Waldo's always one of them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Thalia's another one.
Yes.
Tana from time to time.
Ebony and Cherie are my other people.
Yes. Yeah. Shout out to them.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's that was great. Let's wrap this up. I feel like we said enough. Is there anything you want to plug in?
Just if you are curious about therapy or you think you might benefit from talking to somebody, just give it a try. The first time is always awkward and uncomfortable, but anything that you're doing outside of your comfort zone or that's new to you and different feels that way. The more that you keep going and doing it gets better, and you are able to heal and grow a lot from it. So just give it a chance.
Give it a chance. Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to my food channel. I'm going to try to I thought I was going to get on Apple Music, but it's not, or Apple Podcasts, but I have to follow with Anchor. It's on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
It's on YouTube. Well, I put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us again. This is episode 2, Game Changer Podcast, hosted by Triana and JL.
Yes.
I think that's pretty much it. Yes. I'm starving. Like right now we're doing this during dinner time and I am hungry. I want something good today. Right. You good?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to go hit up like something. I don't know. I'm starved. I thought maybe you could have heard my stomach rumbling.
We didn't. You're okay.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Because I can feel it. So, yeah, we're out of here, y'all. Thank you for joining us again. Congratulations, babe.
Everyone.
Good job. Episode 2. Woohoo.
Yes.
We'll
see you again next week.
See you again next week again. Subscribe. Peace.
Bye.